Hello YouTube and Facebook fans, this is JJ from Paranormal Talks, paranormaltalks.com. It's good to see you again. We're doing a series of videos on your destiny number, which is derived from your given name at birth. Your destiny number, it is comes from one of the metaphysical sciences. We're talking about a divination tool here called Numerology. Numerology is probably one of the most easiest divination tools to learn and actually get traction on, to understand what's going on with you, your life, and other people's lives. The other divination tools are like astrology, graphology, tarot, runes. There are many, many divination tools, and these tools are thousands of years old that have been developed by mankind across all civilizations. Our Western culture, we use these particular divination tools. Other cultures use the same tools that are a little bit different, but they've been used and tested, and they are so accurate that every civilization continues to use them. So this is numerology, and this video will be talking about your destiny number 5. That is, if your given name comes out to a destiny number 5. Now, before we get into the destiny number, I just wanted to mention that paranormaltalks.com, we do have a website and a video store where we have many, many, many great videos from speakers around the paranormal, supernatural phenomena. Please check it out, and it'll be great to see you. And these speakers, some of the stuff they talk about, it just makes your head explode, kind of. Yeah, check it out. That will be great. So let's get back into your destiny number. Now, how do you find your destiny number? Well, it's based on the Pythagorean system of numerology. Now, we already did 9 videos on your soul urge number and 9 videos on your personality number. And both of those numbers are derived from your given name at birth. That is the name that's shown on your birth certificate. It's not your married name or a nickname or some other name that you use. It's actually the name that showed up on your birth certificate when you were born. Now, as we go through life, we can change the spelling of our name or take other names, such as when we marry, and those other names do influence us and impact us and change us for better or worse. So that's why some of these divination tools are really handy to know. So you know if a new name that you're taking on will help or hinder you as far as what you are to accomplish along your life path. And by the way, we did 9 videos on your life path number also. The life path number is based on your birth date. Now that you can't change, but your name, the spelling of your name or the other names that you use, you can change, and that's free will. It's pretty amazing. So the soul urge number, that's the number that comes from all the vowels in our name. And that number is what we always strive for in life. We don't really have it, but we just go for it. It's what will make us feel safe and whole and satisfied. So that soul urge number is very descriptive about what really keeps us going and motivates us through thick and thin. Where the personality number, now that's all the consonants in our name. The personality number, though, that describes all the talents, abilities, and skills that we just showed up with. We don't have to work on that. We just got those things. So anyway, the soul urge and then the personality number, those 2 numbers are added together, and that give us our destiny number. Now, the destiny number is really unique to us because all of us have different soul urge numbers and personality numbers that are added together to give us our final destiny number. And that number really tells us what our natural strengths are, and it's really the foundation skill set and strengths that we use in order to meet the goals we set in life along our life path number. So the destiny is very important. And that's why I say when you change your name from your original birth name to, a married name or some other name, it will impact that destiny number and how easily or difficultly you might manifest your goals along your life path. Because you can't change your life path. That's based on your birth date. You're kind of stuck with that. Okay, so, let's look at how we find your destiny number 5 from your name. I mentioned the Pythagorean system. Pythagoras, he's this old Greek guy from 590 BC. He developed this system. I'm sure that there are many, many other contributors, but he's the most famous, so we'll go with Pythagoras. But this is the Pythagorean system that we use. You can see we use only the numbers 1 through 9, since this is numerology. And we use all the letters in the English alphabet. And you can see where each number is assigned to its letter. For example, the number 1 is assigned to the letters A, J, and S. And the number 2 is assigned to, its letters. And number 3 number is assigned to its letters, etc. So this is the system we use. And then let me show you the cheat sheet on how to find your destiny number based on your name from your birth certificate. Now you have to use your birth certificate name. This is the basis on which everything else that we express and do in life comes from. Okay, so this is it. Feel free to pause the video. I'm going to move this. Okay, now we're using this person's name, Sharon Lynn Clarkson. And you can see the Pythagorean table here of the numbers 1 through 9 and how they're assigned to all the letters. And then we just put the numbers for all the vowels of Sharon's name and all the consonants of Sharon's name, and we added all these numbers together until we came up with a final single digit of 8 for Sharon's destiny number, based on all the letters of her name. But this video, we're talking about your destiny number 5. So when you use that cheat sheet, that system, and you come up with the destiny number 5, you're in the right place for a destiny number 5. Now every number has its element, and number 5 is the element of fire. Just like destiny number 1, the number 1 is fire also. There are a few fire ones. But the destiny number of 5 is to model and express change, freedom, and progress. No routine for you. Now this is really quite opposite than a destiny number 4, which is stability, dependability, routine. You can count on it. Number 5 destiny, it comes in and it just shakes it all up. It probably upsets destiny number 4, but that's how it goes in life. That's the human condition. So destiny number 5 is to really learn and express how to be and what it looks like to be versatile and adaptable, and to express all of your talents. A destiny number 5 really comes here with a lot of talents and a lot of enthusiasm, because it is a fire number, and to express freedom of all types. Now, a destiny number 5 may have family and children and all that, and in that case, I would probably think that they would be in public relations, or they would be a traveling salesman, because the word freedom is very strong with a destiny number 5. That is what you came here to do, is to express freedom in a really constructive manner. We'll get to that a bit later. But also, destiny number 5 is to be the adventurer. To get on a plane, to get on a boat, to get on a train, to get on a horse, and explore as an adventurer. Take adventures, and, the number 5 is the number of humanity. And what do I mean by that? 5, humanity. Well, humans have 5 senses. And we explore and take adventures to experience our five senses. The five senses of sight, smell, taste, hearing, feeling. And we experience those in all types of ways, with food, with music, with sex, with dance, with massages. That's how we take adventures and experiencing the five senses. And the destiny number 5 is that's the adventures you are to take in this lifetime. Being clever, expressing your cleverness, your analytical abilities, using your good intellect to go after these adventures, explore them, and get something from them, to take back to the rest of us, to show us that there's more than our little worlds here in America or in our community. That's what the number 5 is bringing all this new culture, these new experiences back to the tribe, to the community, to expand the mind, to introduce new ideas, hence the progression, the progressiveness of a destiny number 5 that you give to groups of people and to communities. Learn to be entertaining, to amuse others. Not learn to do that, but just express that and model that behavior. There's more to the number 5. Your destiny is to show people how to live life as an adventurer. Get out of the rut, get out of the routine, be the adventurer, show people how to live life in that manner. It will really make them grow, which they might feel uncomfortable about because that can be very risky to some people. But the destiny number 5 is to shake things up. We can't make progress without introducing new ideas and exploring and bringing this new information and experiences back. That's the destiny number 5. Now, so freedom. That's a big word. That's a big 10-4 with a destiny number 5. When I see to develop and express constructive use of freedom is when you are free to travel and explore, is to overcome fear, to take that adventure and to go into places you've never been before. That's an adventure. And to use your curiosity while you're there in these new, maybe scary, risky environments to learn something new, to explore and experience. You need the experience. That's what freedom allows you to do. That's constructive use of freedom, is to capture these experiences, integrate them into yourself, and then bring them back to the tribe, the community, and share them. With philosophy, a new philosophy. You see this freedom in experiencing these new cultures and new ideas is now how do you apply them to your philosophy of life? Every culture, every town, every part of the United States or a country has their own philosophy, their own value system on how life is to be lived and how it is to behave. But when you bring in a new philosophy into that, it's established philosophical value system, then you apply the new philosophies, the new changes, and that's how you shake things up. This also has to do around spirituality, is learning new spiritual ways of consciousness, of behaving. By the way, that's what the Course in Miracles is really about. It's not exactly a philosophy, but the Course in Miracles is about a consciousness, a way of consciousness of humanity. And how do you apply that? That is an entire adventure in and to itself, is that course, that spiritual course, that philosophy course, that consciousness course, A Course in Miracles. That's quite an adventure. But The destiny number 5 is not just of the mind, but also of the body and experiencing. That's how you really know. You know, there's knowing and then there's believing. Well, the person who experiences a new culture, a new philosophy, a new way of doing things, they know because they've experienced it. Whereas someone, they just believe something, it's quite different. I mean, there's quite a gap in between that. So the destiny number 5, that's really to shake up and help humanity progress. It may not be smooth, it may not be comfortable, but destiny number 5 is not about that. They're about the exploration, the adventuring, and the experiencing. And that in and unto itself is not just a ho-hum comfortable existence. No, they are here to take those risks and shake things up for the rest of us. That's how we make progress. Progress is not comfortable. It's not warm and fuzzy. It's uncomfortable, but that's okay. Once we get through the shock of change, then we're okay, and we are thinking, gosh, how did I ever live before without knowing this or living in this manner? That's what the destiny number 5 gives to us. And that's what you use to manifest what you need to in order to reach your goals along your life path, whatever your life path is. Look at my other videos for the life path number based on your birth date. So that's a destiny number 5. Sounds pretty exciting, doesn't it? Maybe it's too exciting, but each to their own, huh? But bless you. Destiny number 5. That concludes this one. The element is fire. The next destiny number we'll be talking about is destiny number 6. So stay tuned. This is JJ. See, I have a name tag. Paranormal Talks, paranormaltalks.com. And we will see you next time. Thanks for joining. And please be so kind and be a sweetheart by liking and subscribing. Okay? Okay, thank you. And feel free to share this video. It's always fun. Thank you. And we'll see you next time. Bye.